Hello guys, and welcome to Gina's Way. So I'm Gina, and we're gonna do a fun video today. We're gonna do the do's and don'ts of couponing, okay? So that's what we're gonna title the video, I think, today. So let's talk about the do's and don'ts. I've been couponing for a long time, probably over 15 years now. I'm to the place where I don't have to coupon all the time. I can go months without couponing, right? But as soon as I started seeing something get a little bit bare, then I'm like, okay, let me get back. So you'll notice I have gaps in when I do videos, obviously my stock is getting a little bit low. And then I get it back up high where literally there's no room for anything else. It is packed to capacity and I have a big stock room. So the first thing, number one, don't let somebody intimidate you. I mean that. A lot of times when people see us couponers coming and we might have our coupons or our books or we might have things in our hands, people will get irritated, the cashiers, and they'll be like, oh, here this person comes with all these coupons. And let me tell you, I used to be a cashier back when I was 19 years old, and I was the same way. I hated people with coupons. I was like, oh, you know, I was a child then, but still, I mean, I know the feeling because I just kept thinking, I got to sit and scan each one of these. This is tedious and all that. But I wasn't smart enough to know that, okay, this is actually a good thing that they're using coupons. So never let anybody intimidate you or make you feel bad about it. I'm going to give you some fun facts in a second. So let me tell you what happened to me. A couple weeks ago, I went to Rite Aid, and I always go to Rite Aid. I always make my first purchase for something just to see if I'm going to get a coupon for like 7 off 20 or 5 off 20. I always do that, right? So this time in particular, you guys, I had bought some papers, and then she scanned the papers. I put in my phone number, and the Catalina came out, the little Catalina machine, little coupon. And so instead of her giving it to me, she walked and threw it in the trash. And I was like, why throw my coupon in the trash? And she's like, oh, most people just throw it away. It's just trash. It's nothing. I'm like, okay, you might want to go get my coupon because I'm a couponer and I use to keep my coupons. She's like, she tried to intimidate me. So what she did was, and she said it nice and loud, of course, so the people behind me could hear. She goes, oh, are you trying to save up for a Cadillac? You know, like saying, oh, I'm trying to penny pinch every single dollar that I have. Am I trying to save up for it? And I just politely said, oh, no, honey, I've already got a Cadillac Escalade, but go get my coupon. Okay, please go get my coupon. You know, and I did it just in a very polite manner. I wasn't loud or anything, but a lot of times people think couponers are very poor. Let me give you some fun facts on these couponers, okay? Us, right? 41% of coupon users come from households of income greater than $70,000 a year. So it's not like poor people are couponing, right? The majority of people that coupon usually make about $70,000 a year. This was from 2009. So this was a poll from 2009. Like, I'm sure it's a lot more now. People who use printable coupons, households make about $105,000 and up a year, okay? And they say people who tend to use coupons are smart, they are wealthy, socially responsible, extroverts, and imaginative, okay? And people who don't use coupons, they said normally earn less than $50,000 a year. So don't let them like pretend like you're poor because you use coupons. You're just smarter. We're just smarter people to use coupons. Even if you notice, like, I know sometimes in the area where I live at, I live in the suburbs. So a lot of times in the area where I'm at, in my Rite Aid and Walgreens, a lot of things will be out of stock because a lot of us coupon. We just do it. And a lot of times in the city, when I go all the way deep into the city, there's fully stocked of everything because people don't use coupons. So don't let people tell you that. Not only that, let me keep going with this. I remember I used to work for, this is how I first even got into coupons. I used to work for this lady, and she would always use a coupon. She was the owner of the company. She was a millionaire. And when we'd go out to eat, for like business meetings or something, she'll be like, Regina, you don't have your coupon? And I'll be like, oh no, because I never really used coupons, right? So I mean, to Goodwill, we'd go Goodwill shopping. And there was like this one day where whatever you put in a bag, you fill it up and that's what you pay, $5 for the whole bag. I never even had shopped there. And so this was years ago. And after she did that, that's when I started like getting into coupons. That's when I started couponing. And I'm like, oh wait, it's okay to coupon, right? That don't mean that you're poor because you're couponing. It don't mean that. It means you're smarter. It means you're wiser. It means you want to do something else with your money. And hey, I would love to vacation with the money that I save, or put it into my house to have a nicer house, or to put it into my car to drive my Cadillac Escalade. Okay. There you go. So don't let anybody intimidate you. That's number one. All right. Number two, don't be loud in the store over a coupon, right? You don't have to be loud, neck rolling. You gonna let me use my, look, get your hands going with your nails and stuff. Not necessary, okay? Because what happens is they're going to get irritated. You're going to cause a scene, and then you're going to give everybody a bad rap. Oh, here come these people with these coupons, right? So we don't want to do that. We want to stay cool, calm, and collective. I could say out of all the years I've been couponing, I probably went off on maybe 2 people where I got loud. That's a lot. That's a lot of years of couponing and not going off on anybody. So you want to make sure that you are doing that you're staying calm as much as possible. Know what you're talking about. You must know what you're talking about. Don't get in there arguing something that you have no idea. Make sure you're right. Make sure you know the information. Okay. So just like that same day when I was checking out, some things didn't go right at that Rite Aid. And so the store manager that I normally deal with, I guess he retired. And so he wasn't there. And so there was a new store manager, and she was trying to tell me the difference between the transaction and per purchase. And I'm telling her, no, look at this coupon. Let's read it carefully. And I told her very calm. I said, they really need to teach you guys how to do coupons. She's like, yeah, they really do. I'm like, you're the store manager. You've never done this before. And so a lot of things, honestly, she did not know. It was cool. And then I was cool too. But we worked it out together. And I told her, I said, listen, I usually shop every single week, right? I said, I might miss for a few months, but I usually, when I get started, I shop every single week. So we'll get through this together. And she was very cool. She was very calm. She had to call corporate to verify exactly what I was saying. And of course, she just didn't know the coupon. So let's just educate them the smart way. Let's not be loud and ghetto with it, okay? All right, next thing. Don't get every deal you don't need. And that is something that I had such a hard time with, because I wanted to get everything there was, you guys. I remember one time I had a nice little stock of effort, like, what is it called? Effordance, the thing that you soak your dentures in. I don't wear dentures. My kids don't wear dentures. My mama don't wear dentures. Nobody wear dentures. Why are you buying this? Oh, it's cheap. I think it was like 50 cents, or it was like really, really, really cheap. I had a nice little stockpile of dentures. Okay, yes, if you're going to give it away, but mine was just sitting there just to make it look nice. Stop buying stuff, because even though you might spend 50 cents plus tax, plus the headache of it, leave it there. If you don't use it, your kids don't use it, you know, whatever, or you don't have plans to donate it, leave it in the store. Okay. Next thing. Do know the total before you get up to the front, okay? Don't hold the line up for a whole hour, 2 hours talking about $65. Did this come off? Did that come off? Did that? Have your pen and paper, like I have my pen and paper when I go to the store, and I know exactly how much it should be. If something didn't come off, I'll say, okay, did that $5 off coupon come off? Because I know I had a $5 off coupon, a $6, $7, $8, whatever I had, I want to make sure it came off. So know your total before you get up there. Have everything added. Don't try to just do it in your head. Or you're supposed to spend $50 and you get to $49.30. And you're like, this is not right. And you're holding up the line. This is not right. No. Get a calculator. Use your phone. Do something. Know what you're doing before you get all the way up to the front. All right. There we go. Okay, next. Don't show everybody your stock room. Honey, seriously, I learned that I had a girls' night out, and somebody, I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was my friend or a family member. Somebody, and this was when I had so much stuff, like literally my stock room was, like I said, full to the capacity. I had everything in there. And so I had a girls' night out, and it was downstairs in my house in cave, in my stock room. Walk into it and see it. It's in like a, you know, my little storage area. And so somebody was like, oh yeah, she coupons. You should see how much stuff she got. And I just was kind of like, you know, I didn't say anything. So then everybody got up in my house because they wanted to see my stock room. Now, I should have said, excuse me, you know, I don't want to be rude to people because sometimes I'm polite, but I've learned that I have to be a little bit more stern when it comes to stuff like that. And I do tell people before I have events at my house, don't take people in my stock room because I don't like that. That's like invading my privacy. You don't need to be going through my house. You just don't need to do that, okay? So they get up and then they're like, oh, can we get some of this? Can we get that? So I say, sure, go ahead. You can get some items. Don't get my paper towel. Don't get my toilet tissue. I told them exactly what not to get. But I'm like, everything else, you know, you guys, and don't get the men items because I've got 3 men in my house. And it's just me, the woman. So I told them that. And these people literally cleared me out. Like, they didn't clear me out, but they took so much stuff. I think it was my mom or a family member was like, you guys, dang, y'all taking all her stuff. Because I just went in the other room. I was irritated. And I went in the other room and I just sat down because I was like, I was just steaming by then. And so I think my mom or somebody told them and they were like, oh, wait, let me put some stuff back. But people will suck you dry with this. You guys, I'm not even joking. They will suck you dry and you have to be able to stand up and say, no, you cannot. No. Put my stuff back. You want to learn how to coupon? Let me teach you or watch a video. Hello, you have to be that person. And not that you're so sedity and you all of that, like you don't want to share, but you share on your own terms. Don't let nobody come in your house and do that. Now, this was years ago. Now, y'all know if this would happen now, it wouldn't fly. Nope. Even the other day, me and a friend, we went to the store and I had just got done doing a paper towel deal. And then we got groceries and everything together. And so I was putting the stuff up and she saw my Viva. She goes, oh, can I get one of those? And I was like, no. I'm like, oh, you get the stuff for free anyway. I'm like, no, I don't get everything for free. Some stuff I do pay for. And I think that's a misconception that people think because you coupon, you're going to get everything for free. We don't get like toilet paper and toilet tissue and some stuff like that for free, right? It's cheap, but it ain't free. Let them know, y'all. You got to let them know. So now that don't fly with me anymore. Okay. So right behind that, I'm going to also say, donate before things expire. And that was something that I pretty much didn't do. Honestly, stuff would expire, but I love the way it looked in my storage room. It was nice and neat and stocked up. And I mean, it looked nice and I loved it. But things begin to expire, like a lot of that shampoo and toothpaste. You guys, if you only have 4 people in your house, you don't need 150 toothpaste, even if it is free. So take time, donate it, make sure you rotate in your stuff and so that things can get in and things can get out. You don't want things to just expire because it is such a waste, right? But on your terms, the things you want to donate, you put them in bags and do it. Don't let people come over your house and do it. Now, I will say this. I do have, now with my sisters, they come up a couple times a year. My sister, my niece, all those people, I do allow them to get whatever they want. But that's on my term. That is my family. I choose to do that. And my husband's family, I'm like, you guys, come on, grab some bags, get whatever you want. I don't care. That's my family. But I don't want friends or people when I have like different groups over my house. You don't just come take stuff. Like, let me do it on my terms. So do it on your terms, okay? Stock up on stuff. I know you might say, I don't have a small child. So you're not going to get that. Now, this might be contradicting what I just said. But think about the people who comes over your house, your family, whatever. I bought a bunch of children medicine that was really, really, really dirt cheap. And so one time my niece came over. She's like, oh, she needed to get something for her baby. I was like, oh, honey, I got that. I just went down in the basement and grabbed it, okay? My son, literally the other day, he's like, oh, I feel so sick. I need that thing for the car. It was like motion sickness. So I was like, oh, baby, go look in the stock room. I got some of that. Motion sickness relief. Obviously, this is stuff that I bought when it was on sale, and I thought maybe we might need it. Like cold medicine. I ain't sick right now, but I'm still going to stock up on it. So you still want to get things that you know you would use, not things that you don't use. Like, come on. Like that teeth thing and the soak and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that's ridiculous. If you don't know anybody or use anybody, don't do it, okay? we're going to stop right there. This is going to be part 1. I'm going to do a part 2 probably in a few days. But yes, share this video, you guys. Let people know this type of stuff. If they want a coupon, if they're already couponing, let them know. Listen, don't let nobody intimidate you. You are who you are. Be proud. Go to that Goodwill and don't just coupon just on household items. You guys, Macy's, when you go to Macy's, there's coupons at Macy's, those different rebate. I think even Ibotta have that. Macy's have coupons. Take your time, use all that different stuff and scan your receipts for just like that one, the Drop app. I think, yeah, I have Macy's too. When I shop at Macy's, I use the Drop app and it'll go, my little points will get on right there. Also the Fetch app, I scan my receipt, my points get on there. Everywhere you go, scan your receipts into those things. And listen, we will rack up and spend your money on something you like a holiday, right? Nice vacation, a nice whatever. Treat yourself to something nice, a nice home, because we save so much money doing that. But that's it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead, take a moment, subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, thumbs it up, and also leave a comment if you've ran into any of those that I mentioned in the video. All right. So with that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. I got to get to Walgreens because, you know, I got to do more couponing. All right. Bye, guys.